Hello, social media family. This is my first voiceover. That's what it's all about. Live and learn, live and learn, live and learn. And there's probably be some bloopers in here, but I'm going to see how it comes together. You know, I want to give you a little background on how I wound up on dialysis. So this is for educational purposes. But let me just say it all. It's a combination of things. Because by trade, I'm a registered nurse, and I worked in the pediatric ICU. So working with those young patients, I always wanted to stay by their bedside because, it's very intense. So you got a lot of stress in that unit. That was part of the problem. And I worked 12-hour night shifts, which was another problem because it interrupts your circadian rhythm. So, nobody should be working no night shifts, really, because it takes years off your life. And it's terrible because you don't do nothing but sleep the day away and go back to work the next day. Then, I used to take ibuprofen like candy because I would have this back pain. I don't know if I lifted patients wrong or what the heck I did, but it hurt. And ibuprofen would knock it right out. But ibuprofen is harmful to the kidneys. Don't take none, okay? If you can get around to take Tylenol, don't take no ibuprofen, all right? And on top of that, I was eating unhealthy, and I was dehydrated because I wasn't drinking a lot of fluids, especially water, on my shift because I didn't want to go pee. I was too busy concerned about my patients. See, not taking care of self. That all stems from not taking care of self. I had a very sedentary lifestyle because all I did was work and go to sleep. Work, go to sleep. Okay, so next thing you know, my blood pressure is high. This is where it stems from, high blood pressure. And over the time of me not knowing I had high blood pressure, it's destroying my kidneys to the point that back on January 1st, 2023, I have a blood pressure cuff machine to my blood pressure at home. That thing was 240 over 120. What the hell? I went to the hospital, was admitted into the ICU. Next thing you know, I got blood transfusions, all kind of meds, and this craziness happening, and a chest catheter placed. I had my first dialysis on January 4th, 2023, and blew my mind. My whole world was turned upside down and around, and I didn't know where to begin. But you can't begin at the beginning. But still, it's a lot to take in, a lot to do. But I'm on this dialysis journey because I do believe that the body can regenerate, and that's what I'm going to do. Because there's plenty of examples in the world of people who healed themselves, and I believe my body can regenerate. I don't want no transplant because a transplant is just a treatment. The things they do for dialysis and kidney failure is just a treatment. They say there's no cure. And I was diagnosed with end-stage renal disease. So they're telling me my kidneys are shot to hell. I don't believe it. That is not God's design. God's design is for things to regenerate and to become new again. Just like it took time for me to break down them kidneys, it's going to take time for me to rebuild the kidneys. I believe, I know it can be done. And this is what my videos are going to be about. Me finding out holistic treatments to replace pharmaceuticals, things I've done to make my dialysis journey more comfortable and make myself feel better, because it takes a toll. Dialysis takes a toll on your body. It is crazy with the things that they do. And I'm like, no. I'm a strong advocate for myself. Strong advocate, and you have to be, or they'll just do any old thing to you. You all right? Come on now. You can't be doing any old thing to me. Now, that's ridiculous. I'm not having it. So, I'm going to start recording these things for educational purposes, just in case somebody comes along and say, this works for me. Now, granted, we are all different. And what caused you to be on dialysis may not, or your family, your loved one to be on dialysis, may not be the same reason why I'm on dialysis. And the things that I find to help me holistically may or may not work for you. So that's why I say it's educational purposes, because I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just recording my journey, because we're going to need this information. This is my testimony. I'm starting my video testimony. All right? So this is going to be awesome. So please like and follow and subscribe to all my platforms, because I don't know, some of these videos may be too short, too long, too whatever, but I will be putting them on YouTube. So subscribe on YouTube, because I know YouTube is a platform that holds longer videos. All right? Thanks for watching. And I hope that as we go along, I'm able to educate and people can learn from what I'm doing, because I have done some things thus far that's been very helpful. So, yeah, stay tuned. Plug in. All right. Peace out.